Hi, it's Jaffna Mom, and today I'm so excited to try out one of my favorite dishes, a crab curry dish. Sri Lanka, being a tropical island, is well known for its abundance of seafood, and when I travel back home, having a hot spicy crab curry dish is a must-have for me. So today what I'll be trying is a Jaffna crab curry, and this dish I think is perfect because the spiciness of the Jaffna curry adds so well to the sweet flesh of the crab. So I think it will be a great complimentary dish, and it's winter over here for us, so to have it in the cold weather, this hot spicy dish is going to be a real treat. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to list some of the ingredients we will be using. And for the crab, I managed to get this frozen crab from our local Sri Lankan store. This crab, I've been told it's already cut up, and it's packaged also very conveniently. So all we have to do is take it out and wash it and prepare it for the cooking. So we'll also be using some onion, some green chilies, some lime which I'll be squeezing, and curry leaves. This is the Jaffna curry powder, which is slightly more spicier than the normal roasted curry powder, and that will give it that nice spiciness and that richness to the dish. This is some mustard seed, some chili powder on its own, some turmeric, this is some coarse black pepper, and some salt. We will also be using drumstick leaves or moringa leaves. This, I've been told, it is a cooling agent to the dish, and as crab is heaty on its own, this will kind of give it that contrast and balance it needs. And also the moringa leaves or the drumstick leaves gives a lovely flavor to the dish as well. We also have half a cup of freshly grated coconut and 400 ml of coconut milk, which I've taken from the can. And this can, I checked, it had 400 ml exact, so it was perfect. I just needed to use 1 can of coconut milk. Okay, so now we've taken our crab out and I've washed it and got it ready for cooking. And at this point, what we'll be doing is we'll be adding the peppercorn and cumin seeds into a pan and roasting them a little bit. So we'll put that in right now. I don't have cumin seeds, but that's okay. I'm just going to add all the other ingredients I have. So to start with, we will be toasting that a little bit. And after you've toasted it for a couple of seconds, what you can do is then add the freshly grated coconut and toast that. Transfer the toasted coconut and the cumin and the peppercorn into a mortar, and what we will do now is grind it in well so that the mixture is mixed in nicely. Just give it a good smash till everything is mixed in well, and then we will set it aside, and we will be mixing it later in with the other ingredients. So for now we will set it aside and get started with cooking in the other ingredients. Okay, so now into quite a roomy pan, we will add some ghee. I don't have ghee, so I'm just adding some coconut oil. And after we add the coconut oil, we will let the oil heat up a little, and then we will add the mustard seed. And once the mustard seeds start popping, we will add in the other spices. So first we will go in and add the mustard seed. And we just give it a few seconds so that the mustard seeds start popping. Okay, and actually, I'm sorry, before we add the other spices, we will now be adding the curry leaves and the onions and the green chilies. So go in and add all those in as well. Now we've been cooking this mixture for about 4 minutes and the onions are starting to turn brown. So if you can see, we have this lovely golden color for the onions, and at this point we will add in the other spices, which is the curry powder. So we'll add in the curry powder and the salt and the turmeric and the rest of the chili powder. So we'll add all those spices in and give it a good mix. Okay, so now after we've given the rest of the mixture a good stir, we will now be adding in the crab. So we'll go ahead and add that all in. And at this point, we just let it cook out. Okay, so now we've added the crab into this lovely mixture, and we're just going to give it a good stir so that we coat the crab nicely and that the spices mix in evenly and that the crab gets all those flavors mixed into it through the shell and right through. Now we've cooked the crab for about 3 to 4 minutes, and if you can see, we've mixed in with the other spices and the mixture in well, and we really let it coat the crab. So at this point the crab will turn a different color, which means that it's getting cooked. So we don't want the crab to burn, so we won't let it cook too long like this. We'll just mix it in really well, so that all that lovely mixture, the spice mixture, is coating the crab. And now at this point we will add in the coconut milk. So the coconut milk which I added in, it had got a little hardened because it's colder weather over here. So I've just let it melt in with the crab, and at this point I will be adding the coconut mixture which we ground in before, and we will add the whole mixture in now and let it cook for a bit more. Okay, now we've added in all the toasted coconut from the earlier ground mixture. So we add that in, and we will now give it a good mix and mix all that in well. So we kind of make sure that everything is evenly covered for the gravy. And at this point we will reduce the heat, and on low heat we will cover it and let the crab cook for about 12 minutes. Okay, so now the crab has been cooking for about 12 minutes, and the aroma that's coming is just amazing. It just takes me back to being back home, and I can almost feel the sea spray on my skin, and I can almost hear the waves crashing. So this is just taking me back, and just it's going to be such a delicious meal to have at this time. Even though we can't travel, we can have a little bit of wherever we want to be in whatever we make at this time. So this is really taking me back, and it really smells amazing. So at this point what we can do is increase the heat, and we can add in the moringa or drumstick leaves and the lime. Our completed crab dish, and it smells really good, and I tasted it a little bit and it tasted really delicious. So I love this recipe because it's quite simple and easy to follow, and if you're trying it for the first time like me, I think it's ideal. I'm going to put the link in the description box. And we usually have a crab curry dish with some white rice. I've made a simple dal curry as well, and this green salad is called gotu kola, or pennywort salad, and it's a beautiful salad. We usually have it every lunchtime. It's a staple for our lunch meal. So it's a beautiful, nutritious salad. What it contains is the pennywort leaves or gotukola leaves, some tomatoes, freshly scraped coconut, some green chilies, and some lime. So we mix in all those ingredients together and you get this beautiful salad. So this is really a treat for us, and this beautiful crab curry, which I can't wait to try. I think the quantity of the box is ideal for a family. My husband doesn't eat crab. I know, cue the Home Alone face. But it's more for us, but I think it's ideal for a family to have. So it's really worth to try out if you want to try a new dish with crab. And this Jaffna crab curry dish is, I'm really looking forward to having it. Enjoy.